Alright, we're back. 2 days in a row. Never happening ever again, probably. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, now we have 3 Lancers. So I'm not fighting those guys just because of a point later on, where you get all of the 25 recruits in one go. Pretty funny scene. Oh, the first quiz. One. Oh, this is my favorite part. This. That is set up for much later, and for the egg of this chapter. I missed this on my first time, mainly because this egg is so unbelievably convoluted. Oh. I'm just gonna quickly do LP bulk shape wheel upgrading this time in this one fight, so I don't forget to do it later. Okay, I believe it's max upgraded now, at least for this chapter. Let's do it one more time, just in case. There you go. That's its max capacity for this chapter. Okay. I love Skywalker. suck at the water cooler fights. I'm so fucking goated, holy. Alright, I'm going to show this dialogue here that I'm going to have to show twice because it changes. That's without the deal maker equipped on A1. However, with the deal maker with spam pin equipped, it changes. Low-key sad that you don't have that. Oh yeah, this is probably the best bit in the entire game. This is also why the recruit count is at 25. That's why the recruit count is so high. I believe I have most of the recruits for the shadow guys now. I'll check at the next save point. Let's check the recruits. Shadow Gate done. Maybe aquatic field. Oh yeah. So I just need to find another Shadow, which pretty sure we have another Shadow soon. And then a Zapper. I should find another one soon. Ooh, sooner than later. Oh, yeah, like right now. Oh yeah, both right now. Oh my. I'm just gonna do this and then. Oh. Okay. There we go. All recruits from chapter 3. Go up. I believe it's in this room that we can find the secret spam encounter. I believe it's this room. It's down. Oh, I think I see it. Like, hold on. Okay. It's down here. Oh, come on. No, that's fine. Alright. Time for one of the greatest encounters. Oh, never mind. It's not this. Alright, somewhere else. Of course, I'm doing love. Because love wins. Love always wins. Okay, it's not here. It's somewhere else. It's around here somewhere. Do I remember where? That is the question. Oh, it's down there. Ooh. To end, not begin. Oops. Here we go. Here's the spam antenna encounter. No, mind, no, it's not. This is the bonus zone. Oh, here it is. Okay, here's the encounter. So this encounter changes depending on if you have the Dealmaker / Puppet Scarf or not. All automatic dialogue. Ooh, that was loud. My bad. And that's basically confirmation that both Spamton and Jevil are just like pretty much conscious and like here. Or well, Jevil's asleep. Not for long though. Later on in the chapter you'll see that he is not really asleep. He's asleep, sure, but he wakes up. He wakes up for something. Alright. Oh, this is one of the best bits in the entire... This is another good bit. Oh, oops. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is an undodgeable one. Yeah, it was the undodgeable one. Oh, this fight's coming up. I hope you guys like Rules Card. I hope you guys like Rules Card. Ah, damn it. Oh, I'm goated. Holy shit. Not a huge fan of this fight overall. Ah, damn it. Oh, this is my favorite part. Where he just starts screaming at them. Ooh. Oh, I'm so good. I recognized this track on my first playthrough. I can remember where it was from, but now that I've watched more Undertale and Deltarune videos, and also played Undertale again, this is the same exact track that plays in the Royal Guard 01 and 02 fight, when 01 confesses to 02. This is the exact same track, and this is the only other time I think it's used. I think it's used twice overall. Is in that fight and in this fight. Damn, I got paid $1,000? Holy shit. Awesome resolution. Alright, I'm going to go get the save point here, and then I'm going to do the egg. Oops, I got to interact with it. I'm gonna grab a save point up here. Alright, yeah, I'm not buying any of that. All my items look right for this fight that's up ahead. Alright. So now I'm gonna do the egg, and then we're gonna go do the I'm gonna do the pinball room. I'm gonna do the 1225 thing again. So hello, Shadow. Alright. Let me do this part. Welcome to nowhere. This is that puzzle we set up earlier. You come here, and you move this box. Hit this button, and I missed this in my first playthrough because of how convoluted that was. And we get here. This is technically a Chapter 4 spoiler. This is an enemy that shows up later. But And now we get the first key item, the trip ticket. A ticket to nowhere. It shows a map pointing to the left of a red X. This is step 1 to getting the egg. Oh wait, whoops. Hold on. Let me go back and show that line. Oh, you can't go back to nowhere. My bad. My bad for skipping that line though. Alright. And now we have to go find a croaker. I think the golden sand would be the best place to go. Yeah. And the Undertale Flea Sprite. Welcome to the Man Country. This is one of the oddest places in the game. Here's a fun fact. He's about a hint at how to get to chapter 1, 2, and 4 eggs, which is really funny considering this is the hardest egg to get. This is hinting at the bake sale from chapter 1. The egg is near the bake sale in chapter 1, and also confirms that chapter 1 is on a Thursday. Friday, it was the Spamton dumpster. There was the room between the Spamton dumpster. Confirming chapter 2 is also on a Friday. And then this one, we'll get, I mean, I'll spoil, it's just the egg. In a room in chapter 2, there's a bunch of windows. You find a very specific window that looks a little different from the rest, and you walk in between that room, back and forth, Just like the other eggs, it's a 1 in 50 chance every time you enter that room from the window. Though the room on the other side of the window is also a very important, very interesting room. So we will definitely be there. And also confirms that tomorrow is indeed Saturday. And then this is for Chapter 5, for the festival day. We don't know much about Chapter 5. We just think it's going to be the Flower King Dark World, Asgore Dark World, in his shop. So maybe there's going to be something with the wheat, and then in the wheat room, wherever wheat is, we just find the egg there. I believe this one... I don't know what this is talking about. Oh, that was the Chapter 3 egg room. Very interesting room. One of the most odd places in the entire game. But hey, we're back here in the... back in the green room. Are we able to go over here? No. I'm going to buy a lot of deluxe dinners as we're about to do a interesting fight. I'll grab 2 revive mints out of my box. This will be... oh wait, no, I need to keep the spot open. This will just be the setup I use for this. Should do just fine. Let me quickly find the room that, or find the thing that changes points to dark dollars, because that's what I need right about now. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, the A rank and C rank room are both shut. And then the B rank room is not shut. We'll do the B rank. Oh wait, no, I can't do it because I just inserted the things. Whatever. I showed it off last video. I don't know if it tracks. It probably is a thing that tracks. I probably should have done it and then convert my points, but it's fine. Anyway, time to do the mantle minigame. Mental minigame time. Alright, final minigame. This one's going to take a little while because it is long and also very difficult, especially the boss fight. The game boss fight is hard. Do some yapping here. Originally there's going to be a board 3 here. It was eventually scrapped. There's a lot of cut content in chapter 3, so hope that one day all of it gets added, if, you know, Toby decides to add all of it. I'm just trying to remember where the sword is. Is it over here? Yep, it is. Okay. And now for the chilling part of this. Don't know what that's supposed to signify, but right, let's get on with the mental minigame. If you watch Chapter 2 Weird Route, this is pretty much the same layout as the path to the manhole. In the Chapter 2 Weird Route, after you freeze Birdly, same manhole and everything. It leads to the final dungeon this time. This is a very difficult dungeon that I'm really bad at. Ow. I'm probably gonna die here soon. That might foreshadow the next chapter. Oh my god, that fox is hard to kill. Yeah, this one is really hard, especially if you haven't played it in a really long time. Yeah, make sure Shadow Chapter 5 because you destroy all the things, all the flowers, and then the yellow thing chases you. That might be a Undyne and Office Foreshadow because of the things. Maybe a Goner Undyne because copies are in fact monochrome. Okay, finally at this room. In the code, this deer right here, or this thing right here that I'm controlling right now, this is a black deer. People think it is Des, or resemblant of Des. Ow. Alright, this room. Alright, there we go. We're on to the last part of the mantle minigame. Quite a lot of the Tana dialogue right here. Alright, and here, if you look at Chris very closely, they are pushing against me, entering the shelter. Alright, now welcome to the shelter, and where we're going to be for a good minute, as the boss in here is very difficult. Alright. Right here, before this line, after that line that just happened, if you do the weird route, it'll say the same part of you that enjoyed yesterday. If you do weird route. Alright, banger ass fucking track incoming. It's called Burning Eyes. There we go. Hey, it's friend. Oh my god, that's hard. Every time you die, you get more likely to drop healing items from friends, so from the friend summons. I don't know if there's a cap to it. I just know that the chance does increase with every death. No! Oh, he was like 3 hits away. Oh, man. But I promise, Chapter 3's other hard boss won't be this pitiful of a performance, I promise. I'm much better at that fight. Oh, damn. Don't get away from that. Damn. Yeah. What's really odd to me is that the Soul / Chris also takes damage even when they get hit in game, which is interesting. I guess it makes sense since technically the Soul is in the game. Nice healing there. Ooh, final phase with like full health. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. There we go. I knew it was gonna take a few tries. All me, by the way. Alright, and now we can come up here and get the Shadow Mantle. Alright, fun little interaction that you can get there. Ooh. Anyway, it is time to end out chapter 3. A lot shorter than I remembered, I'm gonna be honest. Alright. And now, to put the Shadow Mantle on... I could put it on Susie, but then my Rude Buster damage goes down. I could put it on Chris, but then I start making less money. Or I could just throw it on Rose and have the greatest fucking defense healer, item healer ever. Loki, I think that's actually the play. I kind of want the Graze area. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Graze area. I don't have much from anything else. Let's see if I can actually go get a Rose item. Damn. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm broken points. Unless there's a... I think the point to... I think the dollars to points is gone. Let me check, because I'm pretty sure going back here is just an item. Oh, never mind. Here we go. I see a little bit of points. I honestly love the music that plays in here. Alright. Yeah. Buff up Browser's magic again. Instead of the damage. Just in case. I could use a shovel. Do I have a spare shovel still? No, I don't think I do. Yeah, no, because Chris has it. Alright. Oh, yeah. Here's a interaction I quickly want to show because of thing. The monitors, every single like game in this entire thing is now off. Please don't. Oh, thank God. Oops. Me. What the? I've never seen that. Give me 1 second while I try to go find Rose. Not Rose, while I try to go find Lancer. Here we go. Should be around here somewhere. Oh, I never got that. Oops. But yeah, every single TV or game console, all of them are now unworking. They're all blank because of the Mantle minigame. Don't you go further than this? Okay, I'm trying to find an answer. Wait, I do believe Lancer was back further than this, huh? Oh, whoops. At this point, yeah, I think he has to be further back. Yeah, I think I'm right about the fact that Lancer is like super far back. I think Lancer is much further back than this. Yeah, he is. Okay. Well, I'm going to walk all the way through this part again. Go back this way. I have to try and remember where Lancer is. Oh, because we needed Lancer for that. So, we should be around here. Oh. Is it here? Yeah. Now, Lancer has turned his home since he has nothing to do. I think it'd be faster to walk back to the entrance. I hope it's faster. Should be. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, after you complete these chapter 3 mantle, every TV is now just gone, silent. It's non-working, and that also yeah, that would also cause the egg to be unobtainable. But then in a patch, just entering 1225 into the ball machine would spawn the trip ticket. Oh, whoops. I think he's like saying, like, do you remember it? But at this point, this part shows everyone, like, the order that everyone left. Des left first, then Carol, then Asgore, then Noelle, then Rudy. Then Azriel. Then Chris. And finally, Toriel. Alright. I'm gonna check, because this is actually one time that checking matters. This is one time that checking actually does something. Actually, I'll just do... Oh, odd. Usually having the deal maker on... Did I take it off the deal maker? No, it's on. Odd. Usually having the deal maker on would change the check to be Spamton related. Spamton would say something. Ow. Ow. Oh yeah, I can't bet because I don't have 30 points. Fine. Let's play a minigame. It's gonna be the fire one. Alright. And now for the best part. Pay close, like listen closely to when this starts. Jevil falls asleep at the end of the fight in Chapter 1, but wakes up the moment betting is involved. The moment. He wakes his ass up. Oh, this is one of the worst attacks. Let's go. Okay. Oh, I'm taking damage here. I shouldn't have bet. Yeah. Ah! I'm taking all the damage. Oh, that was rough. I want to kill Susie here. Alright, Rose, let's see the heals. 74 is not bad. So glad I didn't bet. I'm so taking damage on this attack. You wanna lie? I love Tenno's theme so much. Tomorrow, this theme is just literally just called It's TV Time. Ooh! Oh, I'm goated. You know, I'll do Pocket Boy. Here, I'll show. Oh, and Rousey's fucking dead. It was any change. I don't like it, but I think it's time to end the fight right here. I'm pretty sure that will. Yep, 1,000 points. Here you go. Final attack. This one's really hard. It's also like one of my favorite attacks in the entire game. Ugh. Ooh! Fuck. There you go. There we go. That is the Tenno boss fight. Currently my favorite main chapter, like main boss fight of the entire game. It like genuinely has to be my favorite boss fight. I think it has the best music and the best attacks. Worst fucking pep talk ever, bro. Let's go incoming. by the way, spoiler for Chapter 4 next video. I'm giving 10 to Mettaton. Going the opposite direction because I need to pick up an item from my box. Storage. I need to grab one more investment. I'm using this as my setup. Hope and pray that I get this done. Just making sure I have every recruit. Shadow Guy, Shada, Zapper, Ribic, Water Cooler Pippins. Yeah, okay. Also, yeah, by the way, Water Cooler's fucking absolutely cracked for no goddamn reason. Level 24. Maybe in this game, maybe in Deltarune, love doesn't mean like level of violence. Maybe it just means, you know, level. But still cracked nonetheless. Level 24. Alright. Here's the equipment. I'm gonna show it one time. This is what I'm gonna be using to be fighting the final boss. I've seen this cutscene like a million fucking times. And the grand prize is Torio. Oh my god, we got a high roll too. Holy shit. That attack ranges from like 5.7 to 5.9 thousand. That's the strongest attack in the entire game. I think the only one I maybe can compare is Noelle's tether. She uses either Snowgrave or Ice Shock at the end of the weird route. I think that's 3 hits of like 1500 or 1800. It's the only one that can kind of compare to that hit right there. Maybe an attack in Chapter 4 can, but both of those are under really crazy circumstances. This is kind of just what this motherfucker does at base. I'm a little nervous. I haven't fought this guy in a while. I haven't fought in a while. Alright. I'm ready for the craziest track in the entire game. Also, yes, this is in fact the Roaring Knight. I would do the talk stuff, but I really don't want to do that. Also, yeah, that's the power of the blue ribbon. Really good items. That attack used to have a much bigger hitbox, but in an update, it got patched to be much smaller, to much better visually match the actual animation. Also, I'm not using Chris to attack because Chris does pathetic damage in this fight. I'll show it off real quick. That was a Chris. That's Chris with 22 in his. I almost said his. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. In their attack stat. Holy. That's Chris with 22 in their attack stat. Doing less than Rose. What? Alright. The knight does have like three phases of attacks. You can look them up on YouTube. You can look them up. You can look up like the knight's other attacks. I'm not doing the knight's third phase here because the knight's third phase attacks, the one where it splits the box and does like the shards that come out, that gets a diagonal, and that attack is really hard to dodge and it almost can insta-down Susie. I think it can almost insta-down Chris, and if I didn't have the Shadow Mantle on Rose, it would insta-down Rose. Anyway, final attack. I told you I would first try the knight. Told you I would first try this. Oh my god. There we go. There it is. First try Roaring Knight! Alright. I did not first try. I died on the first attack on my first attempt. This fight is really hard. This fight is incredibly hard. I've just learned the attacks and I know how to deal with them. One of the coolest fucking clashes in the entire game. My goat! Even though she missed every single one of those. It's fucking Undyne! Alright, first, I must grab this Shadow Crystal and the Black Shard. Quickly gonna equip the Black Shard to show this that it is a monstrous weapon. I believe the Wood Blade is like a +1 to your attack. This is a +17 to the attack. It is incredibly good. I'm gonna try not to, in the next chapter, this weapon makes Chris an absolute fucking demon. And of course we got a Shadow Crystal as well. Our third Shadow Crystal. And then, if you lose the fight, it looks, Toriel actually is like pleased, like she's having a good dream. But if you actually, quote unquote, win the fight, she has a nightmare. Alright, end of the chapter. I'm honestly very surprised that this chapter took not even as long as chapter 2. This chapter, I mean, it's really more like it feels, it's always felt longer than chapter. It's always felt longer than chapter 2, but it's not. I think the main reason it feels so long is because of the Mantle minigame. It actually cuts like 45 minutes out of the entire runtime. Same with the egg. Cut the egg out, that's not like 10 minutes. The egg takes a good second. The pine tree is symbolized the Holiday family. Officer's badge is either Undyne or Asgore, since he used to be the chief, or deputy chief, deputy command. He was something. He was a high-ranking role. And this one is still kind of up to interpretation. Maybe it's Toriel, maybe it's Alvin, maybe it was fucking Gerson. We don't know. But Chris does. Or Chris likely knows. That was chapter 3. Sadly, the ending theme, the credits theme here, is the same as chapter 2. Yeah, that was chapter 3. Much shorter than all the other chapters. Chapter 4 eventually. It's gonna be long. It's gonna be a long chapter. Really long chapter. Yeah. The first part of the video in chapter 4 part 1 is going to be long, and it's gonna take time. Like, it's going to be a long part because there's just so much to do in the chapter 1 light world. There's genuinely so much to go do. There's a lot to do in the light world. Chapter 4, I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow. I'm probably gonna wait a few days before starting chapter 4, because I do want to do chapter 4. It's probably my favorite chapter, and I think the best chapter in the entire game, so I do want to get it done, recorded, because it's really fun to play as well. I love chapter 4. Yeah, I'll probably get it out. Part 1 will be in a few days, probably. I'm gonna chill out on Deltarune for a little while. Anyway, I'll just click continue to chapter 4 for now. Just for a minute. And honestly, no, because I can't save. I can't save yet. I can't save until after, like, the big first chapter 4 cutscene and the first big chapter 4 part, so I don't want to do that. I'm going to leave that for the chapter 4 video. Just want to get this here. Alright. Wow, 8 hours. Crazy. Alright, thanks for watching. Chapter 4 will be in a few days. Part 1 will be long. It'll be very long. It probably will be the full 3 hours. Part 2 will probably be probably close to 3 hours. And if part 2 doesn't get to the end of chapter 4, then we're gonna have to do a part 3, which I think might happen, because chapter 4 is long. There's a lot to do with that chapter. Anyway, alright, thanks for watching. Chapter 4 eventually. A few days.